We firmly believe that joining forces and collaborating with your partners can help create an even bigger benefit for all partners involved in the digital supply chain.
Everyone works together in the whole digital transformation journey. 3D is important. 3D is the core of the brands as the digital transformation.
So we believe that brands should not be the only one in this 3D digital journey. Feed and production data of the 3D file are contained, but not carried to the fitting, sampling, and production stages. Here is an example of how the 3D digital end-to-end development can work with the vendors. When a brand starts with a new season, then the design team may need to do some trend research. Then they can use the closet visual board to create the trend board. Or they can make use of the data analysis function in Closet to review the last season design, like which one is the most popular, which color is the best seller to the consumer.
We can talk about sustainability or being efficient without flow.
Meanwhile, if you work with the ODM, actually these vendors can share this trend board in the same platform, which is Closet, with you. Then the designers can co-create the visual board together with the vendors. For example, they can directly modify the visual board there to make it into a more customized one. And the vendor would understand more what is your final design direction. And this vendor can also base on this updated direction to create more 3D designs and present more materials in the virtual showroom in Closet. And once the direction is confirmed, then if you like the design proposed by your vendors, then the designer can actually also comment and modify the outline, maybe some small details in their file as well, or let the vendors to create or modify it for you. You can work with your vendors who will give you the pattern blocks, trims, and fabrics to provide you the digital format of these assets as well. So when these all materials are ready, then the designers can overcome these challenges and not limited their creativity because of no materials to help them.
On the brand side, I think it's very important that we are super transparent with our vendors. It's not only about like the quality that we need of the 3Ds or which like workflows or type of files we need out of them to protect the quality of the 3D garment, but more importantly, it's really like to communicate our vision so they understand our roadmap, so I will understand the commitment that we have, because for them, the role is really a lot of investment. It's investment in the right equipment, the right software, the right talent, which is really difficult to find and nurture.
We don't need to wait to have the physical sample in order to do the promotion. And meanwhile, the vendors can also reuse the assets that they create, consolidate the files that they have created to present their capacity to more business opportunities. For example, they can create an e-lookbook and then to do some outbound sales pitch. You can also use this digital file in your e-commerce website. Then you can predict how the consumer like your products.
The more the brand communicates the commitment and like the vision, the easier it is for the vendors to come in that journey for us and like make that investment.